Alright, hello everyone. Let me make sure that I am coming through. There we go, wonderful. Let's get the actual music playing. 1 second. That's the tab. There we go. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So, the plan that I have for today, one, I am very tired. I'm sorry if that's coming through a little strong. But I am very sleepy today. So I wanted to kind of just chill out. And also, Switchwar, the servers are down for me, so I can't get in. So we're gonna chill out today. We're just gonna make an interesting concept that I saw a lot in Legends, not so much canon. It might be in canon, but I need to get more up to date. Point is, the Legends thing was the idea of these mass-produced lightsabers that they would give out to very basic dark side users, not very strong in the Force, but strong enough to be considered a valuable asset. They kind of do it again with the Inquisitors, but it's slightly different. Like this guy right here, he is a trooper project that was in Legends, that was designed to give non-Force users the ability to tap into the Force using these crystals, and it was a really interesting idea, they were pretty weak, but that was kind of the point, have these mass-produced dark side users, and so I wanted to get his lightsaber as an example, and I'm saying him because this was the only visual guy. They were all these. I mean, maybe there were women, but I don't think so. I think it was just an all-guy force for whatever reason. I don't remember in that game fighting any women, which was weird, but whatever, happens. Especially in older properties. Point is, this was one of the lightsabers that, I need to turn that down a little. I'm sorry. That's probably cutting a little too low. Oh, that's why. It had me 2 hours in, so it was playing really loud music. God. Okay. I'm back. What was I talking about? God. Mass-produced Force users, essentially, is the topic. And these two right here are actually, I think, Plagueis's lightsabers. And you don't really see them too clearly. This is the only example that I found. Then again, I didn't look too hard. But I thought it fit the aesthetic of a very basic lightsaber. So the goal is going to be making 3 individual lightsabers. So one more styled like this, and then 2 more styled like these two, with the ultimate goal of having them look basic, very, very simple, very, for the purpose of being a lightsaber. No fancy doodads on it, just, a very basic hilt. And I want to get 3 going because there's slightly different design cues here that I wanted to take a look at. I just highlighted everything in OBS. Ooh, none of my... Is that coming through? Uh-oh. Hold on. We're hitting the scuff. Uh-oh. I don't have my blue sky. No. Oh no. Just stealing it from this one. There we go. There we go. Everything's fine now. We're all good. it wouldn't be a Talic stream without some scuff. But yeah, they have a bit of different, you know, philosophy going on here, and I wanted to see how much we could recreate. I don't know why I have these facing horizontal, not vertical, or this one being that vertical. But yeah, I wanted to give it a shot. I want to see what we can make with that. And if we run out of time, I'm actually considering working on a droid, which I think could be interesting as well. I'm just gonna go with my standard 100. I don't know if that's too much or too little, but you know, it is what it is. It's good for us, so we'll use it. I do like the pommel kind of beveling out almost, it looks like. And these look like different lightsabers. You see that one has like kind of like a doorknob going on, but this one is like a lot more flat, so hence why we are making 3. It's because all of these are different inspirations that we're going from. Yeah, let's just work our way. Oh, you know what, actually, this one is so simple, we're going to be doing that one first, now that I'm thinking of it. It's so weird getting used to multiple screens. Alright, let's get the basic length going here. It's a bit hard to tell, but I think it ends around here. So we'll do... Yes, okay. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Bring this down here. Looks like there might be like a standard grip there, so what if we... You know what, let's do this. Let's make the pommel first. I'll do a little bit of this, that, bring that back out, and then again, very, very basic is what I'm going with. But it looks like there's a separation here. So it's like ring here, maybe another there, and then a full-on grip. I'm also kind of trying to challenge myself a little bit, because I want to use just like one reference image, you know? See what I can make out of that. Like I know there's probably more detailed pictures of like Plagueis's lightsaber, for example. But just having the one is an interesting little challenge that I want to give a shot to. Or a shot. Might have misgauged, or didn't really gauge the size properly here. I mean, that's about right. Let's do this. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Do that, and then loops. Bring that up, and then this, bring that up. That helps with the size a bit. It seems like it ends here, you know, so our lightsaber might be a bit shorter, but that's fine. Again, it's just inspired by, we're not trying to make like an actual one-to-one. That's not really the goal. Also, I need to show we made a lightsaber on this channel a long time ago. I say a long time ago, it was like probably a month ago, but it feels like forever ago. And it was specifically because I wanted one that I could 3D print. And I think we did a good job of it visually, but the problem was the actual size. I need to show you guys that. I didn't really take into account the general size. Like this right here, what we're making, that'll probably need to be expanded. Like we'll probably need to do something like this, and then I mean it's huge difference wise. Like it's insane. I'll have to bring that up before I get too lost in this one. But we'll finish the emitter really quick. What? You know what? Let's make it a little bigger actually. I like that. Kind of has like an indentation here, and it goes to an actual emitter. I do want these to be more accurate. I still have to find a way to make that better, because the only way I know how to do it is to eyeball it, and that's it. I'm sure there's a better way, but for right now, just eyeballing it. Like I always say, I'm a hobbyist. I'm not, you know, not a professional. We're doing it for fun. I think that looks good for a start, you know. Again, the point that we are trying to make is that it is a very simple design, and we're not going crazy with anything. Looks about right. Right? Like it has like a flat emitter. And I'm gonna add that little pommel curve here, because I just like this. If I'm being honest. That's like the main reason why. Let's do... It does look like there's a bit of a curve here. Or I guess a bevel. A slope. A slope. So I am going to keep that. Let's see, let's have an activation switch. Also, let's make this a bit longer. I guess we could also do like that, and then just, but that creates warping. I don't like that. So we'll do this. Just drag it down here. I imagine it's like a longer hilt, you know? Like meant to be more like a two-handed saber. We'll do that. Now if I bring that over, it's about right. I mean, obviously the neck is a bit different, but that's fine. Well, you know what? Let's see. Let's do like this. What if we, you know, make it a little closer to what he has going on. Trying to think about what we need to add. I mean, besides the activation switch, obviously. But again, we don't want to go too overboard. Let's do that X to 0. Just make it a really basic one. There we go. That looks button. That looks like button. That looks button. That looks button. And that's all that matters. Oh, belt loop. Belt thing. For the belt. Of course I say that, I don't even know if they would have it on their lightsabers or not. Oops. There we go. Let's do this, then that. Oops. I extruded incorrectly. There we go. Oh, you know what? Let's have it on the other side, actually, of the button. Well, actually, having it kind of like parallel is interesting too. Let's do that. That's the Y. Copy that. There we go. Let's do, it's not a part of his. We're going a bit off of script, but I want to make this area its own. Make the own ignition. Oops. I can indent it a little bit. It's probably not straight up and down. And now we got like that weird lip right here. What if we, let's do that. Then bring it down more. Gotta refocus. Let's make this neck a little more beefy. It's a dark side user. I just imagine they would want one that's more sturdy looking. It's also why I want to go with a longer hilt, you know, longer, thicker hilt. Something that's like, I don't know, we want like a presence of, I guess, two things. We want them to look cheap, but also powerful in a way, you know? We want it to look like it would do some damage. And I think that looks alright. I'm gonna change this actually. Get this more maybe than it is. This one as well. Yeah, there we go. It's good enough. It'll work. Before I forget, I want to show the, where is it? This one. So this is the scale of the lightsaber. I have it duplicated because this is a, you can kind of see what the issue is. What I did is I took all the parts of the lightsaber and just joined them so it'd be easier to kind of cut through and you know, make it scalable and make it printable. But this was the scale that we were working with, you know, in that stream. And I thought it was pretty well laid out. You know, we had like a lot of references, a lot of like inspirations, a lot of blending, that kind of thing. And then I went to convert it to an STL format, and realized that it was like real small. Like, like, hold on, I can do this. Like, real tiny. So I went back and I compared it to a 3D print that I had done before of my blaster. And I think it's still off to the side. Yeah, here we go. This is the, that's the scale that we need about. So I went and did that, and I made it printable. And I need to print them out and see if they all fit together and all that. And if they do, I might put them on. I have like a old Thingiverse account that I might put them on for free if anybody would be interested. But that's for later. Point is, we were working at a very small scale that I was just forgetting about. Yeah, don't say we didn't change anything. So yeah, with this one, we're probably also going to have to do the same. Probably also going to have to make it huge, but I think design-wise, this is looking fine. With the parameters that we had, with just simple, mass-produced, you know, not a lot of thought behind it outside of will it turn on. You know what, I'm actually going to, I was thinking about making like a ribbed grip here, but I don't know. Let's see, we'll do it real quick, just to see what it looks like. But I kind of like it, kind of leaning into the cheapness of it, without having a like dedicated grip, you know. Like if it's just essentially like just a cylinder, that kind of sells it more for me, with it being a mass-produced hilt, you know? I kind of like that. Like, this is not one that I would want to build as a Jedi or a Sith, but it is a very, it makes sense if you are making like hundreds of them and you're just like handing them out to whoever gets the neat gem, and like the funny armor, you know. So that makes sense to me. I do like that as an aspect of it. Yeah, let's send that off. Create a new collection. We'll name this Saber 2, actually. And this one will be Saber. We'll also have another one here. Just label the breath. No, I don't want to put that in there. There we go. Yeah, so now if we want to turn that on and off, we can do that easier. Okay, so Saber 2. You know what, I'm actually going to rotate these. Give me one sec. I don't know why I didn't make it vertical, but I need to expand that more too. Yeah, this one is going to be tough because we only really get a good look at the emitter here, and the pommel, excuse me. Outside of that, though, it's probably going to be a majority of just, you know, whatever we're feeling like. So let's do Saber 2. There we go. Okay. Let's get like a general size. This one looks like it might be more of a one-hander. Because if that is actually Plagueis, he had 2 in the picture. Whoever this one was, he was dual wielding, so maybe these next 2 will be like more one-handed basic sabers, you know? I think that works. Also, I'm seeing a bit of... Oh, wait, do we not have... I don't have the right vertice count. Yeah, there we go. Make it a bit smoother. Let's go to about here, and then down to the pommel. So let's just do... It's about the width that we're talking about. Yeah, see, this is way too blurry and out of focus, so we're going to have to just kind of make up what's there. But I think I'm seeing, like, angle here, and then it goes straight up, and then it goes back in. I don't know if that's just me, but I'm gonna try and go for that. So, out to here. Also makes for a very interesting look for the emitter. What if we make it kind of spiked almost? I really do like the idea of a Sith using their lightsaber when it isn't active. You see it with like Malgus. You know, Malgus has a lightsaber that has the emitter with a blade on it, and I think that's a very interesting point. You know, no pun intended. Just the idea that someone using the dark side would probably want a lightsaber that can have a lot of offense to it, you know? So I'm kind of liking that as a idea. Just, I don't know how we're going to do it with a round emitter. You know what? I have an idea. Hold on. I'm going to keep these angles, but I'm going to make them a lot less pronounced really quick. And I'll show you why in a second. Yeah, let's focus on the emitter because the pommel is very obvious as to what it has going on. But with this one, let's try, what if we did this? You know what, send this X back to 0. There we go. Yeah, what if we made the angle on 4 pieces, you know? So if we do... Bear with me a second, it's gonna be rough. But I think the results will be nice. It'll also kind of ride the line of mass-produced or not, but I mean, it'll look nice, so I mean, if we do this, right? Let's do that as well. Do I make them blades? I think that might be a bit too much. Just because we've seen it before. And again, mass-produced is the goal. Like, we could make a more edge there. But I think that takes too much away from the mass-produced, because we're gonna have 4 of these in total. So if we do that right there, 90. Another 90. And I'll place them better in a second, but right now I just want to get like the idea across. Like that. Because see, that follows the design idea that was in the picture, I think. But it also let's just get away with it not being a cylinder, you know? We're still in the, like a reasonable spot with this. Oh, this isn't zeroed. Do that. Shoot. Using this one as a guide here. Okay, then we take that Y, copy this over, make it a negative, not much of a difference, but still. The X also needs to be zeroed. Y 0 on this one. And then we can copy the Y on these and use that as the X instead. Because we're dealing with a circle, so none of it will be an issue. I really want to add, wow, excuse me. I really want to add, like vents here. But again, I don't want to get too crazy with this, you know? I don't want to get too, personalized, for lack of a better term. Because we still have all of the hilt to make. So let's do that first. How about, I have an idea for this already. We'll do that, and then this here. I'm actually going to take that, make a bit of an indent here. So that needs to be a bit deeper. Nope. There we go. It just kind of separates the emitter from the actual rest of the hilt, you know, it has its own little spot, and I like that. Then there was, oh, but the extruding is going to be a bit weird here. Okay, so I want to extrude these out, but I don't know. Is that gonna work? Is that enough? Yeah, maybe. Let's do that. Okay, yeah, that's looking fine. Kind of like a platform for all of this to stand on. You know what, do I make these smaller? I think I need to make these smaller. Like all of these. It's looking a bit goofy. And not in like a, not in a fun, goofy way. Goofy in a kind of way. It's about flat. Yeah, let's do, okay. Let's take this, and then, oh, you know what, instead of scaling it, let's just do, I do want to keep that where it is for the most part. We'll do that. And then this we'll bring in, where is it looking? There we go, okay. And you know what, that adds a bit more of the, like, point to it, so let's go with that. Z. Oops. Going all over the place. And copy the Y. Put that on the X. Oops, it's a negative one. Copy, rotate C. Oh, that's also a negative. Okay, one more 90. then 0, okay. Let's do this too, actually. There we go. What if instead of like a sword as a backup, it acts more like a pommel, you know? It acts more like a mace or something, as opposed to it being a pointy, slashy weapon. You got a blunt weapon. Yeah, that works for me. Okay. There is something interesting here. I think it's just, first off, I think the lightsabers in this were very quickly done. You know, not with a lot of thought behind it. It was just like, okay, well, he has 2 of them. We'll make this one look like this. This one will make it look like this. That'll be fine. Because again, the lightsabers were not the focus of the painting. It was very much the character, which I think was biggest. And the reason I say that is because if you look here, it looks like there is a metal plate or something that looks like it should go to the top, but instead it looks more like it's doing, I'm trying to quickly recreate this, like that kinda, like it's almost like a throttle, you know, like you hit that and it just makes like a motorcycle sound or something. So what I want to do is we'll do this. How about that? First off, we'll cut it down here. Make sure that it doesn't go out. Yes, I want all that connected, so that's fine. Then we'll do this, and then, you know what, make sure I'm focused on there. It's really going to be hard to tell where the middle is, but that's fine. There we go, okay. We want it a bit off-center for what I'm thinking. What if we do that right there? That kind of gives a similar effect without being the same, you know? Again, all of these are going to be inspired by and not we are making that exact one. But I think that's good. Come on. What if we do make a throttle? What would that look like? Kind of like a throttle there. Make it a bit more flat here. It's a weird look. I don't like it. I wanted to see what it would look like, but yeah, no, not a fan. But I do like having a single bar like the, or a single side like that, and then let's do. We'll connect that in a second, but before I forget, I'm gonna make the pommel. The way that it's done is more. Like that, and then this right here. It's actually, it reminds me a bit of XR Kuhn's lightsaber. He was a Sith that had a single hilt but a double-bladed lightsaber. You know what? Let me see if I can't find a picture. Actually, there we go. XR Kuhn. boy, I forgot how silly he looked. It was a very silly depiction. Okay, I can't really find a good picture. This'll work. It's gonna look silly, but that's fine. Silly and low quality, but you know what, I can just save image as, go. Okay, wonderful. We could just put that on screen really quick. This will be a fun thing to edit later, but oh well. This guy, there he is. He had a single hilt, but it went in 2 directions. Had like a double-bladed effect going on. It's a very interesting design, but yeah, that's what it's starting to remind me of because of this pommel. I might actually keep it a bit lower key. Let's do that. Let's do. There we go. That's looking a little better. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do that, and then I'm actually going to steal this button. I'm going to use it for this one. And I'll show you the idea that I have with this connection. I want them to be... I mean, I could do this model, but I don't know if I want it rounded or not. Let's see. I mean, that doesn't look terrible. Like, what if we... Okay, hold on. What if we do this instead? Oh, one right here. Again, I want to make the emitter, or the ignition section look like its own spot, you know? So let's do... Yeah, we'll try to see what it looks like if we extend this, and also if we shrink it down. So let's try that. If we... You know what? That's not bad. I was worried that wouldn't work, but that actually... Yeah, there we go. That'll work. I might actually add a few loop cuts here. Make this a bit more smooth. Auto smooth. There we go. It'll work. Yeah, let's do a handful of these. Oh, there's a way to do this uniform. There's a way that you can like do, I don't know, say, bring this down here and then select these two. Mirror, insert keyframe, no. There's a way that we could do, like, in between these two... Oh, hold on. Hand tracking? There we go. In between these two objects have, like, I don't know, 4... have like 4 of these objects repeating, and it like evenly balances it out. There's a way to do that, I just don't know off the top of my head. So I'm just gonna go do, well, yeah, okay. We'll eyeball it. It's rough, you know, but, you know, again, just a hobbyist, just having fun. We're not too worried about being right or anything. We're just having a good time, vibing. That looks about right, yeah? Having that little asymmetry is nice too. Give me the belt clip. I will be taking that and reusing it because I'm not going to make an individual belt clip for all of these. They're supposed to be mass produced anyway. You know what, it should probably be about there, even though it's kind of low. Yeah, there we go. It's looking good. How are we feeling? I like it. I think it's good. Have to reorganize and get more comfy and cozy. Okay, that was the other one. Let's do, I guess first let's do this. We'll scale this back up. Use the belt clips as like a general size guide. I do want this one to be taller, so let's use the button first. Is that about equal? Or, well, I guess we could just do that and then, wait, what? Why? Huh. Oh, is this not, it's not zeroed? Understood. It's all one object. Alright, we're fine. Just put that to, whoops. Put that to 0. Okay, there we go. And that makes this lightsaber bigger, which is good. That's what we want. This is like the two-handed variant, essentially. Let's just copy this Y, everybody. Yeah, okay. So that's 2 of them. No, we'll send this over here. Once we have one that's like complete, we'll send it over on this side. That way we're not interrupting building the next one. Yes, I think this is good scale, roughly. Although, you know what, I just thought about that. If you're holding it, if you're gripping it, you should probably have these on the side where your fingers are going to go. It seems like it might be uncomfortable if you do it the other way. So what if we just do that? Bring this out a bit more. And that does still show the emitter being its own, I keep calling it the emitter, the button area, the ignition area. It does show that being its own spot with this little indent, so I might come back to it, but I mean, that's not bad. You have like a standard hilt, and then you have like a more more like a short sword kind of look going on. Yeah, okay, let's do... Let's do this, and then... Yeah, okay. And then this will be the last one of the little mass-produced line that I got going on. Then after that, I might start working on a droid. We'll see. Okay, so it looks like... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Get this over here. Whoops, don't want to do that. And then... There we go, there we go. Okay, remember this is also a smaller hilt. I'll readjust once we get really into it. You know what, let's make this like a standard, like, end connector pommel. Just try and avoid having a bevel effect there. Just because we've been kind of doing that really often, so... Trying to make this a bit more flat. There we go. And then, see, it looks like this is like the main body of the grip. And then he has like two, like silver, I guess silver connectors almost. So I want to recreate that too. Even though, again, we aren't doing a one-to-one, and these are definitely inspired by. Plus, I kind of wanted to see how I would do with just the one image reference, you know? Because I might go into making things from like Legends that never got like a full model or a full breakdown or anything like that. Looks like it goes right back out. And a lot of the times for that you only have like a one image to use. So I wanted to kind of practice with that. I just realized this is gonna look stupid if I do. If I do like that. Yeah, well, I do kind of like the angle that it's giving though. If I do that and then shrink this down too. Having it kind of cone out like that. That is weird. I do like weird. That is a good thing. Especially for lightsabers. You want something that's like unique and different. That's getting increasingly harder to do, because, I mean, if you have more and more lightsabers, obviously you're going to have more and more variety, and eventually, you know, there's just going to be nothing left to really create. But you can only innovate so many times, you know, that's all. Okay, so how does that compare size-wise? Let's see. Oh, this isn't zeroed. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. Okay, so if we shrink this down, let's go here. Yeah, okay, that's about Okay, so that's still a one-handed lightsaber, I feel like. Just a bit longer. Plus, again, you're going to have, even when you mass produce, I feel like you'd have some variation on, like, combat styles and stuff, so... yeah, that's looking good. Do that, and then copy the Y. X is 0, Y... oh, okay. Alright, let's bring this. Oh, we need another collection. There we go. Make sure I got it all. Yep, okay. Alright, back to designing. Let's start doing this, because that'll give us a better angle of everything. Okay, focus on that. Make this a bit more even. And if I do... oh, wait, this is a problem. Because now we're going to need to... ooh, because if I do a 90, I mean now it's... oh boy. I didn't think about that. Uh-oh. That's alright, we can make it work. Just have to do... we'll have to be creative. Creative on an art stream. I know, I'm breaking new ground. We'll do that. If we do this and then add another cylinder in. Why is that C weird? Okay, that's fine. Do that, and then we'll create another emitter inside this one. And then do... there we go, okay. That has it. So we're gonna do like this. Bring that down. You know what, that's too... there we go. It's a bit more accurate. Oops. There we go. Oop, that's not connected properly. Do that, and then, let's see, connect here, here. Yeah, I just have like a long connection, but I'm worried that's gonna be, because I kind of don't want the in-between, you know? I want two short sabers, and I want one long one. I think this is fine, right? That button is really high up there. I think that's alright though, right? Certainly that's alright. It's gotta be okay. You know what if we... what if we did this? I'm actually going to copy this over because this could ruin the model, frankly. But I want to see it. I want to see how this will look. We do what we were doing before, kind of. Have like this, this. Okay, bear with me. I don't know how to do this properly, so we have to do it in the scuffed way. the art of the scuff. There we go. Sun Tzu had the art of war. I got the art of scuff. Let's do this. Oh boy. Ooh. Interesting. Not in a good way. I can maybe fix this. Hold on. Again, this is why I copied that model out. Because I wanted to avoid ruining the model. Where is this? What are we doing? Okay, alright. Let's make that straight up and down. Okay, so we need to make this one straight up and down, I see. God, I'm just waiting for the day that somebody who knows Blender enters the stream and just immediately has a heart attack. Probably breaking every rule in the book. Again, the only goal I have right now is just making this work, so if it works, great, you know? Boy, these loop cuts are going to not be fun. Well, it's starting to take shape. It's starting to look like something. Again, we're going to have to edit a lot of this, but it's not bad. We're probably going to need to do like this. Oh man, it sucks because I know I'm doing stuff wrong, but I don't know the right way to do it. So I am sorry, but this is all I got. This is all I know how to do. I'm still learning. No, we want to move that up as well. Don't want to have those intersect. I'm thinking we do multiple of these bands, and I don't want to repeat the ones that we did over there. I want to make like actual new ones. Let's compare that size-wise. A bit smaller. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I want to have multiple going all the way down. I want them to be a bit smaller. Did we grab all of this? I think we did, right? Did that, and then I think this is how we did it. We're just gonna completely do the same thing over and over again. It's the best we can, even if it's wrong technically. Like I said, there's a ton of little methods that you can do, and like little things you can do to make this way easier. But again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm the equivalent of a caveman banging rocks together in the hopes that it works. And sometimes it does. Most of the time, nothing happens. I mean, that's not looking bad. It's just looking weird. And as I have established, weird is fine. Well, weird for the purposes of this project, of course. They'll go out and be weird to some people, you know. But weird for this, you know, absolutely. Weird in the fun sense? Absolutely, do it. I don't know what I'm doing here. That's not gonna work. Give me a second. I have my finger on my head, but it's not really registering that. Looks like I'm just kind of pointing. Okay, let's do that, and then this. Sure, right, certainly. Oh god. Don't yell at me, Blender artists. Don't you do it. I'm doing my best, I promise. Oop. I'm gonna do that. There we go. Yeah, if we... I think that's about the width, right? A little more. A little less. A little less. It's about right. It'll just be really uncomfortable to hold this one, I imagine. I need to do this wrong. There we go. Well, I mean, saying that is relative. I did all of this wrong, but I did it in a fun way. But this particular part I did wrong. There we go. Okay. Oh, why is there like a little... Oh, I joined it. How did I do that? No. No. What button did I hit? I made a face there, and I don't know how I did that. That was weird. Okay. Just like this white lightsaber. But this is not one that I would choose, but I do like it in a weird way. There has one in the middle, about right there. And then like this. Yeah, okay. Sure. Sure. Behold, watch as Talix creates the most uncomfortable lightsaber to use ever. No, we want it to be about here. This will be the last one for sure. We don't have enough space for another one. Sure. Sure. Okay. Oof. That won't be what I like to call good enough. Another word for it is adequate. Why is this one so off? Hold on. Oh, that can't be right. None of this can be right. Probably too wide. Alright, how does that look? I mean, it adds detail for sure, is the thing. It definitely adds some detail. Which we already had our, like, very basic lightsaber over here. So having one with a bit more personality, I think is fine. You know what? Just bring that over there. That Y to the 0. This one to the 0. Okay, and then bring this one back to wherever. I do want it to be kind of lower, though. Yeah, okay. Alright. I mean, this is what we had previously. Is this one right here. And I think in comparison, right, this one has a lot more going on. This would have to be carried by texturing for sure. Not that that's necessarily bad, it's just I would rather have the model be interesting, you know what I mean? So the texturing is like secondary. What if we did that? Give it a little bit of a neck. Also, I like the curved emitter. That's interesting. Let's do... What if we do that? Oh boy. You know what, I like that actually. I mean, we gotta fix a lot, but it's not horrible. Also, that's not... Well, I guess it is. Oh, right, because we... That's right, that makes sense. Okay, alright. Never mind. We're good. Okay, so there we go. Wait, what are these? Should all be under Saber 3. Yeah, okay. This one too. Yes, okay. So I guess technically we have 4 lightsabers, but realistically we have 3. Which are these 3 here. Let's try and get the pommel on each of them to be relatively the same spot. Nope. A little lower. There we go. Okay, so we have a two-handed hilt. We have two one-handed hilts. Yeah, I think I like that. That's good. Let's do some basic texturing. When I say basic, I mean basic texturing. It is going to be minimal. Like we're just getting a generic, like gray. We'll do that, and then up the metallic a little. I want to keep some roughness going. Like a dull metal. You know what does the smoothing look like? It's probably gonna be rough. Actually? Huh. Okay. You know what? I'm taking that, actually. I'm kind of shocked. Oh, nope, there it is. There it is. Yeah, that's not what we want. Okay. I'm fine with it being a bit blocky. It's fine. Not a big deal. Make the button, like, a little more... a little lighter, maybe. And this one, we'll make that like a pure black, like a very, very dark black. Give it that charcoal. Oh wow, that is way too far in there. There we go. Yeah, if we do... what does auto smooth on that look like? Oh, that's actually good. Okay, alright, we'll take that. Yeah, I like that. Again, a lot of this would need to be, like, UV edited and, like, all that stuff. I don't know how to do that. I am still actively learning how to do that. So I don't know if we're going to touch on that. Let's do... I'm gonna make this one black as well. A bit lighter. You know, let's make it more like a rubber as opposed to a metal. Pretty sure you crank both of these up to create that. It's not looking bad, right? Again, I'm going with very cool tones, I guess, as opposed to like a lot of stuff going on, because one, mass-produced, but two, Sith, you know, so I'm going for very dull, you know, that's the idea. I think this one needs a new... Let's make that a silver, actually. Let's up the metallic a little more. Use that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think if we, one day, when we know how to texture, stuff like this is going to be really pop, and I'm excited about that. But as is, I got no clue. I don't know what I'm doing. This song epitomizes that. Oh, this right here. fine. Yeah, I wish we could texture the bands, but we didn't use this method. I guess I could have done, can I add stuff in here? I think I can. Yeah, there we go. I guess I could have done, like, this maybe. You know what, how much could we, let me go to layout again. You might be able to actually still do that. I don't want that. It's like putting a band-aid over it. But I mean, we could do that. We could do like this and then go down and then eventually get rid of the, oh well, you know what? Oh, even better idea. Even better idea. Where's the other one? Yeah, there we go, there we go. Copy that Y, bring that over there. There we go, there we go. Then we can bring this down, recreate that neck. And then what if we... experimenting a bit here, but still. Oops, that's way too much. What if we do... Oh, but that's gonna... Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? Yeah, no, never mind. That's fine. We'll just do what we did the last time and hurt the souls of everybody who knows Blender. There we go. That up here. Yeah, do that and then oh boy, I made it worse. I did it worse this time. I went a bit too fast. Yeah, okay, alright. I hear you. I hear you, Blender, I see you. Is that about what we did last time? No. No, it is not. Okay, alright. How far back can I... Okay, all the way back. Wonderful. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. That's pretty much what I wanted from the start. That's kind of good. Well, I don't like what's going on here. Oops. I take that and then... Whoops. I keep going over to the second wonder. And I don't mean to. Is that anything? Okay, let's do... Let's do... And then... forgot what I did. I completely forgot what I did. Oh no. Just bring that down. It's a bit different, but I do... Do I like that? Or am I just saying that? Let's do... Okay. Give me this. Give me the loops. Why does that look wrong? You know what? I'm going for it. I'm taking it. It's fine. Oops, we accidentally made 4. That's how I'm justifying it. Oops, 4 lightsabers, not 3. With just a variation on 1. That's what this is. Well, did I? Okay, good. Wanted to make sure I didn't paste that in. Oops. There we go. Oh, that's so messy. It's all very messy. Oh boy, but it is something. It is something I will deal with. You know what? Ooh, what if we... Ooh, hold on. Let me cook. Yeah, it's gonna be off center. Or the hood is going to be off center. That's unfortunate. I wanted to have the emitter kind of like stick out a little bit right here. I'm still doing it. It's fine. I'm going for it. It's fine. It's fine. Do that. Let me zoom in here. I want that to be a bit lower. Okay, yeah, oops. Oopsie daisy, we made 4. We made 4 with 1 having some slight variation. That's fine. Sure. That'll work. What if we... Maybe? What if we just like have like a little bit of a peak? That's fine. That's fine. It's all fine. I'm gonna make a poll actually on like which one people like more. I'm curious. This is acting kind of like a recording, as opposed to like a full-on stream. Because I'm streaming at like a very inopportune time and day. And also, it's gonna be like a short stream, so, you know, acting more as Twitch having a video record, like a recording, essentially. I'm too tired brained, man. Too sleepy. But yeah, so these, I imagine these 3 would be the one-handed hilts, you know, or like very basic hilts. And then this one would be more for like a Form 5 like aggressive two-handed weapon. You know what, let's have some fun with it though. Let's go, shading. First off, I need to, I guess that one, now we can actually texture these. What if we had, no, if we had a gold, that would be too outside of the set. Never mind, I created, I have two useless textures now. It's fine, it's all fine. Auto smooth, auto smooth, auto smooth. Just go down the list. Oops, not that one, not that one. There we go. There's also a way to quickly texture all of these. I've done it before, I just forget the pattern. And again, like I always say, we're just here for fun. I'm not too worried about doing it the right way or anything. It makes it really apparent that these are uneven though. Makes it very obvious. Yeah, okay, so we have these like 4 ideas of like what a generic mass-produced lightsaber might look like. I'm kind of leaning on one of these two. If not, then this one. I do like this one. The problem with it, though, is that it looks too well designed, I guess. It looks like there's too much going on for a mass production. I guess is my thing with it. But yeah, let's have some fun. Let's actually make like a little lightsaber beam. I think I can do that with texturing. We'll see. We'll do about there. Is that uniform for everything? Yeah, that looks about right. Yep. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna make it a little thinner. What we'll do. That's a bit too much. We're just getting the length right now. There we go. And if we do this, then extrude, and that, and then I like the rounded tip for a lightsaber blade. Maybe I'm weird, but that's just how I like them. I like the I know in Rebels they have like the more thin, more pointed ones, but I really like having just like the fatter, thicker blades. You know, they seem like they would do more damage. Is all. Yeah, looks about right. Also, they seem like that would be preferred for either Sith or Jedi. You got more area coverage, you know? I'm so glad that the concept of lightsabers were invented, though. They're such a neat little sci-fi thing. There we go. Okay, alright. So what I'm planning on doing is, I'll just call it like blade. We'll do this, copy the Y, and then kind of repeat that until we get to the tall one. That's going to be an issue, but not a huge one. Yeah, we'll just bring that up there. There we go. They would all be about that length. And for shading, we can actually steal one of the ones here. Whoops. No. This one. There we go. Saber blade. So yeah, the base color. I think I'm gonna do this right. Hold on. I know a mission will be involved, but I think we want that to be white, right? Yeah, okay. So, because that'll be the actual glow, and then the base color we'll have as red. Oh, I thought I knew how to do this. Hold on. Is the metallic that I need to up? And then roughness needs to go down. No. No, I've made an icicle. What if roughness goes all the way up? Okay, so strength all the way down. Strength 1. I could have sworn that gives it a glow effect. You know what? Let's go to red. Maybe have the base color be white. See what that looks like. Yeah, see that just goes. It kind of gets to red and then it goes right back to white. See, if you go high enough, it'll just start melting back to white. Yeah, we're getting more of like a pink. What if we? Okay, hold on. I'm figuring it out. I'm getting there. It's just gonna take me some time. That looks like it would be about right. I just don't know why. I could have sworn. This is how you did it. Thin film. I don't know what that's doing. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Sheen? No. A coat? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You know what, I'm so sorry. Uh-oh. I'm so sorry I tried to add a coat. I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. Never mind. Sorry about that. Blender almost crashed completely. Oh boy. I don't know. Alpha? That's just like the transparency of it, right? Yeah, there we go. That's. I mean, that would be cool for the animation. You know, you have it like turn on like that. That could be neat. Okay, you know what? I have an idea. It's gonna be stupid, but I'm excited to see how it goes. Base color, emission, turn the strength down, and then copy. Well, we can copy this actually, it's fine. Then we use this material. Call it like saber glow, maybe? Where's all the, okay, there we go. And then we use that alpha. Oh, what just happened? I was hoping to like, not the white one, there we go. Kind of creates that glow, maybe? It just looks like there's a spider web on it. Oh, we're like so close to getting this working. I just know it. Emission strength. Okay, we've turned it to TV static. Oh boy. Oh no. Help, somebody put frost on my lightsaber. Somebody put my lightsaber in the fridge and now it's too cold. Oh boy. It seems like I'm so close to getting this working. like, that seems like, that feels like episode, 4 lightsaber. You know what I mean? Okay, you know what? Just, they're just red sticks. That's all they are. But that gives us a general good idea of what these would look like if I knew how to texture properly. Let me get like a good 360 here. Focus on the button. We'll do, no, I want this to be up here more. Oh, this needs to be hidden. Alright, yeah, so we have like a fun little static effect there, but that's not... I could have sworn there was a way to make it glow more effectively. And I'm probably like all over it, you know? But I can't find where it is. I don't know what the switch is. The activation of it. But, I mean, I do like them. I think that these are like... We would need like an actual texture is the thing, you know? Like this one especially, we need like an actual texture for the grip, for the emitter, for the neck, and the button, you know? And it would need to be like customized texture, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it. So I mean, I don't know. Wait, hold on. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. This is the best I got right now in me. Still learning, you know. I do want to eventually, you know what, hold on, do I have that on my recent? Stream lightsaber, stream, no. This right here, I thought this was interesting. I'm making a file that has everything that we've made on stream ever. So I have like the lightsaber. I can't find the Sith lightsaber. I don't know where it went. But I mean, we can add those 4 in here now. I'm just making like a big file of like all the things that we've made, all the stuff we've done. I really had fun with these blasters. I might make more of those. Point is, I'm making like a big file that has everything in there, and it's fun to look back. But I want to eventually have just like a bunch of Star Wars stuff that we've all made, and all worked on together. But I'm pretty happy with these, right? It's just again the texturing, super basic. The emission and glow did not work at all. We have TV static on one of our lightsabers, but I mean, it's fine. It's fine, right? It's all good. Yeah, I think that was all I had for the lightsabers. But we are almost to our 2 hours. Or almost to 2 hours. We would still need another hour for our minimum. I'm gonna make a little droid. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the title. Modeling a droid in Blender. There we go. Okay. So no references. This will be entirely off of vibes. Go away. Don't want you here. Got the bot on me. Which is ironic. But yeah, let's see. I want to make something like a scout droid. Let's do. Do we want blocky or do we want like probe droid? That's what I'm wondering right now. thinking blocky. I like my blocky droids, my blocky boys. Okay, yeah, let's do this here. And then, oh, this is already a good start. I want a very small droid. I don't want like a protocol droid or an assassin droid or anything. Not yet, anyway. That is on the list, but for right now, I just want like a small little guy. I think my main inspiration right now is the what is the droid's name from the Star Wars games that came out relatively recently, the Jedi ones. Because BB-8 is the little rolly one, I think, right? Oh, jeez, I don't know. But I think that's going to be my main inspiration here. But I want it to be a floaty droid, I think. Let's make the head first. Let's do this and then oh, it's gonna be a goofy little droid. I'm excited. Yeah, we'll do, because again, I want to go with a droid that you would have as a scout, you know? One that would help you explore. So you want small, mobile, that kind of thing. Do we want one big eye? I kind of like that idea. Let's do this first. Like a little spot for all the face stuff. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Like an old film projector or something. Let's do here and here. Could I have like a little comm unit? Yeah, that's so good. Perfect, even. No notes. Let's move. We'll do this, that. I hope all my clicking and clacking is not too loud or anything. Oops, nope. There we go. It has to have like a big antenna. It's the only way it'll roll. Yeah, look at that. Huge fan of that. Let's do... I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Big fan of that. I think just the one is fine. We'll do that, and then yeah. It's getting there. It's getting there, chat. Oh, what if we give it a mohawk? What if we give it a little mohawk? Ooh. Oh, that's very stupid, but I'm a big fan of that. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, look at that. Look at the little guy. Look at our little guy. Let's make it a little more subdued. Oh, you know, that kind of actually looks like a clone trooper, like a phase 1. Oh, this is great. That's good. Yeah, we'll keep that. It's a very interesting look for a droid, but I'm kind of liking that. We're having a very unique look. Oh man, look at our little guy. Yeah. Oh man, it's like a scuba diver. It's like a scuba diver, but like different in some unknowable way. In some unknowable and undescribable way. So of course I'm not going to describe it, because I can't. It's impossible, it doesn't happen. Let's move here, do that. Yeah, one big eye is just too good. It's just too goofy, too cute, too good in every way. I'm doing it. One giant eye. We'll do like this. Like a camera lens. Okay, that'll be enough. That'll be enough. To that. That's plenty. That's actually a bit too much. Where's that colliding? Okay, yeah. Oh man, I'm all giddy. I'm all giddy at how silly this droid looks. I like the thought of having a band there so it can like go up and down. Yeah, that's good. Peak character design. The peak is simply just me making anything up at a moment's notice. Let's do this right here, right? This could actually be a full-blown. Do I want? Oh, I want to make a full droid. That was not the plan. The plan was to make lightsabers, but I mean, this is starting to turn into a whole little guy. Like, I want to make just like big old legs here. But I mean, that looks like a droid head, like the one I got. The one that you probably have. And so I might, oh, I might, I was planning on this being a short stream. Oh boy, okay, let's do that. Cause does that not look like it could be a neck joint? Like if I do this right here, right? Oh man, do I want to have... I could do that, and then... Yeah. Here we go. Then if I do this right here, I could do, and again, hear me out, follow me on this. Get rid of that face, get rid of this face, go back to vertices, join. I like there being a little hole here. I think that's neat. Yeah. Oh, my boy. My child. Oops. Don't get all of this. Ooh, what if we... Okay, hold on. This is gonna be good. And then do... Wait, okay, hold on. We do, because now we gotta make a little, like a chest at this point. It's starting to give pit droid, you know? Oh, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be silly and fun. Two things that I live for. Do that there. Where do we go from here? If we do... Oops. We do this, maybe. And then we get all of this. Nope, not you. Oh, I love him. Yeah, maybe it is a protocol droid. Maybe I was wrong. Hey, sometimes you just don't know what you're making, so it's there. is like the arms and stuff. Okay, alright. I don't know if I'm skilled enough to make it this far. Okay, alright. Let's do this, and then what if we go back a bit? No. Here. Yes, okay, alright. I see what I'm doing now. I see what I'm doing. We just gotta do this, and then this up here. Ooh. Yes, okay, alright. Alright, that, and then, are these faces being kept? They are, unfortunate. Okay. Unfortunate, but not a huge problem. Faces. Okay, there we go. And then we do this, new face, we extrude all of that. Yeah, there we go. I do like that. I was gonna get rid of the like fanning out here, but I do like where this is going actually. Yeah, there we go. That's like its chest piece here. What did I just do? Didn't want to do that. Ooh, no, don't. I almost hit the exit button on stream. Oh boy. Okay, alright. I want to make like little joints here. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're getting there. I just need to figure out what I want to do next. If I do this. That looks like it's something. Yeah, let's do, okay, hold on. Let's do that right there, select my vertice. I'm going to bring these in. I just don't know where I want to go with this. I mean, it's getting there, though. We're definitely forming on something. What if I create a new one and then have this be its like the hips right here? There's like steam coming out of my ears. I know there is. Oh boy, okay. Alright, you know what? We're getting there though, we're getting there. So it's supposed to be a short stream, real small one, with little to no thought behind it. did not work that way though. Identify. It's like the spine, maybe. God, it's like right there. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know where this is going. Some part of my brain knows exactly where this is going. I just, oh boy, okay. Oh, more. That might be good enough. Okay, alright, what if I bring that up there? And this here. There we go, that looks a lot more like a spine. That's good. I'm imagining this is like 4-ish feet tall. Like a smaller droid, you know? Just do little connectors here. For like the actual legs here. And we'll just do one at a time. Okay, alright. Alright. Okay, you know what, we'll do that there. Maybe a spear as like the, just like a ball joint for the arms over here. That could work, right? It feels like a mix of a battle droid, the scout droid from the Jedi Fallen Order game, and then also a bit of a pit droid. It feels like there's like a whole bunch of stuff happening with this droid, and I'm kind of loving that. What if let's mirror the top a little more. Yeah, the back is also like that, so we'll keep that too. That might be too far out. I don't know. I'm gonna need feedback on that before I know how I feel. I could try and see if Beetle is online. If Beetle, you're not already in the chat. Just to see what he would think, because he loves droids. Hold on, give me 1 sec. No. Alright. If he is not insanely busy, like usual. That's not a diss on him, by the way. He's just... I feel for him. He is always up to something. And I hope he has time to chill in his life soon. Because he deserves it. That's right, Beetle, I'm saying nice things about you. Let's do... Is that colliding too much? It might be. That'll be fine. Okay, so I want to go back to these. Again, we're going for very simple, not too much, even though we have kind of broken that. Because again, this was supposed to be like a small little companion droid, not a full-blown, like, protocol-sized droid. Oops, I want to shrink on that way. You know what, just bring these out here. Let's just redo that. Do this. Position on the X and the Y. Reset both of those. There we go. Okay, so around there. Is that about even? Okay, alright. There we go, that'll work. Okay, idea. Do that right there, and then go a little lower. Oh, you know what, this might look better as a extrude. Hold on. We do... this right here. Raise that up for the knee joint. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. Do yeah, there we go. Okay, alright. Do that, and then these two, and extend those out. Do it one more time. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. We'll fix that. Wait, why is that one lower? Okay, it's not. Alright, there we go. Bring that up there. Is that anything? Because overall, again, I'm loving the head, the chest. I'm just trying to figure out how limbs work. That's the big question right now, because I don't know those. Remember that time when I said I was still learning? Let's see, do that maybe? You know what if I just completely ignore... Yeah, that's fine. I just... Now I don't know how we're going to do the arms, is the thing. Okay, alright, let's do this. Here. Raise that up a little bit. Give it a little more of a identity going on. Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. That's looking really good. Oh wait, we didn't even save this. Oops. There we go, okay. Let's see. I probably want to add some piping here. Some like tubes. I think that'll look neat. Bring this down. I know we have multiple problems to work out, but let me get this one out of the way. Whoops, started not streaming, animating. Don't want to do that just yet. I'll just get like a basic. Do that here. And then just like bring that down. Yeah. That's looking like something. That is looking like something. Control, paste it on the control mirror. Whoop. Okay. Control M on the Y, and then on the Y. Yeah, there we go. Huge. Yeah, let's add some bit of detail here. My brain is just kind of going right now, if that's not obvious. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. It's just my brain is like, alright, do this now, follow me. And I'm like, okay, here we go. It's just activated. Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll do this on the Y, make sure that it's connected. It's still going to, well, yeah, I like that effect. Okay, alright. Let's see. I just, every time I go back to the limbs, I'm not sure what I want to do. Like, okay, alright. Let's copy over the leg. I want to see how That'll work, yeah. Okay, it's still, I mean, it's not horrible, but I can do better than that, surely. Maybe just make it in the A pose. My little guy. God, I love this thing. I don't even know what to call it outside of like Jerry. For some reason the name Jerry is in my brain for this guy. Just Jerry the droid. I mean, that looks right? If it looks right, then that's all that matters, but I don't know if it looks right is the problem. Ooh. You know what, now that I know I'm making like an actual full-blown droid, I'm gonna make this mohawk stand out a little more. God, that's so wonderful. It's the kind of thing that you would never really see in like an official Star Wars thing, and that's fine. But like, oh, I vibe with it so hard. We could say like it's, maybe like a light is here to kind of excuse why it has a mohawk. Yeah, there we go. It's totally not because I wanted it to have a mohawk. It's just, it's to see better. That's why. Got a response from Beetle. 1 second. Okay. Alright, phone away from the mic. As far away from the mic as I can get it, because I don't want feedback issues. God, I love him. I love my new son. But I need to figure out... Man, okay, how do arms work, right? Like that's what my brain is currently fighting with, is just how do brains work? Just how do arms work? And it's a very why is that we rotated on the X? Why is the Y changing? What? Okay, that's fine. You can just copy the Y and move it to the X. Yeah, no, it's a very common art issue. It's just how do arms work, because arms are ridiculous in how they work. I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to, you know, gross anybody out. If there are any chatters or lurkers with problems with anatomy, you know, I want to be considerate. But yeah, there's a lot more bones in there than you might think. Is the point. There's a lot of stuff going on in your arms, and it is very confusing to have to deal with. Yeah, again, we'll just go with the standard A pose for now. This is also helping me learn anatomy in general. it is something that I've had a lot of trouble with on stream, as I'm sure some of you are aware. You know what, let me copy this down. Do that, and then we'll rotate, do a 90. We're gonna hide that little spot there. That'll also continue the pattern that we got going on. Yeah, it's just helping me get like the basics of anatomy down, I think. Is there anything? Do I need to worry about that? Making the legs a little bigger. I'll do that. Yeah. Alright, do that, and also while we're here, I'm also going to lower that in, but I'm going to keep this one in the back out. Move that down here. Go to vertice select. Okay. Geez. Gonna have to kind of lock in to get this looking at least alright. There we go, okay. Alright. He's a bit flat, but I still love him. Ooh, do I give him a backpack? Ooh, do I give him a backpack though? Ooh, that's fun. I like that. Hold on. This is a side note, so I know to do it. The lightsaber stream has been completely taken over by the droid stream. Yeah, we'll keep that there as a note, like a visual. Do I have something on my phone? I do not. We're all good. You know what, let's do... No, we'll do... this right here. Yes, that is very where I would expect the foot to go. Yeah, it's getting there. Let's move this down. Ooh, okay. Detail idea. Okay, I didn't. We'll do this right here. I think that's its rotating joint. Yeah. Would it be structurally sound? No, of course not. But that's kind of the good thing about making a model in Blender. You don't have to worry about like actual physics if you don't want to. You know what, let's... No, I'll do an actual separate model. You know what, let's put it in the center here. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Then we'll do this here. Yeah, that's a weird foot. That's a weird foot. I'm liking that. We'll do that and then select here. And do out here. Looks like it's heel. That looks pretty droid-y, right? Maybe make it a bit longer. Don't have to worry about the stability, but yeah, that's feeling a bit too thin. Hold on, let's do here. There we go. That's a weird looking foot. That fits. Yeah, okay. Alright. That's looking pretty good. I'm liking this guy. Ooh, probably should do. Let's get this up here first before we do anything. Let me see. Oh, that's right, we changed it. Okay, that's fine. We can just copy from this one, bring it down here. Where's the rotation? There we go. Get rid of that fully. Yeah, okay. We want it straight up and down, so we can modify these a little easier. Oh boy. Yep, this is one. There we go. That's pretty hand-esque. Do that, this, and then do a rotate on the Z, another 90. What rotation is that got? Alright, nice. There we go. And now we got a perfect little joint for the hand. The hand I want to be very basic. Like Mars rover basic. Oh wait, where did I add a cube? What's wrong with me? Do this one. Have like that, and then I'm thinking we have, you know what, go back here, make it a bit wider. Yeah, there we go. Now we do a cube. Excuse me. Pollen is a wonderful thing that I have no problems with at all, I promise. Oh, you know what, we need to... You know, let's make like an actual, like, finger. I'm imagining that... You know what, I don't have a name for him. I'm gonna go with Jerry, like I had before. Again, no clue why he's called Jerry. It's not a droid name, but that's its placeholder name. I imagine Jerry is going to have two fingers on one side and then one finger on the other. That's kind of how I'm feeling. So we'll do, and like no like wrist or anything either, like just essentially glued here. It'll essentially be like a forklift. Jerry is not only forklift certified, he is just a forklift. Okay, there we go. That there. Nope. There we go. Size that down. Just bring it over and see. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's do. Maybe we do have a bar, like across. Yeah, actually, because that'll help with our animation if we ever decide to make like a rig setup for him. Let's do this. Oh, I'm gonna make like a long little joint here. Yes, okay, alright. Then I glue that there. I say glue, it's not even connected, but you know what I mean. You're hearing me, chat. I know you are. We'll do this right here. The rotate on the X needs to be here. I'm thinking like that. And then one on the other side. So do that right there. Can I just mirror that? I can cheat. Beautiful. Oh man, I love this. His legs are very squat. Let's see if we can mess with that really quick. These three, like that. There we go, that'll be enough. Still very squat, but that's fine. Oh, I love him. Let's see. Trying to get a good screenshot here. Okay, that's fine. I love him. Oh, God, I love him. No, not a new window. Please, not a new window. I never have even seen that option. Please don't do this to me. There we go, there we go. Because again, this is a scout droid. It is going to have storage. Let's try to make it a little bit bigger here. Oh my god. Beautiful. Perfect in every way. Jerry might become the new mascot of the channel. I love him so much. He's just so silly. Little flap there. Just to make it more Star Warsy, having like a little yeah, there we go. I'm also giving this one an antenna. Look at how beautiful my boy is. Look at him. Oh god. I might actually cry because of how beautiful this droid is. Genuinely have never been happier with the model. Oh, no, not on the X, on the Y. There we go. Alright, yeah, let's get these other limbs going. Oh, I keep thinking it is the X and not the Y. Mirror on the Y. Control. Y. Oh, rotation. I think I can get away with doing it like this. Hold on. If I do that. Yes, okay. Do that. Control mirror. Okay, yes, 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 yes. No, I don't want to put all these together, because if I do, I'm not going to be able to move them. Yeah, it's just going to be tedious, that's fine. Control mirror, Y. Work with me, Jerry. There we go. Control that, mirror, Y. Yes, okay, that's fine. Oops, keep opening the magnifying glass that Windows apparently has. Oh, he's so perfect. He's so perfect. I love him. Yeah, with these will be easy because there's no real variation or anything. This will give us a general idea of what our droid is looking like. You know what this needs to be? Change. Yes, okay, that's looking a lot better. Oh, I should really change the... What if we do this? Right? Do... Like that for... That is such a huge detail. Oh, I wish I had thought about that earlier. Again, I was just kind of going. I wasn't really thinking. That's fine. It'll just take some more effort. Do that. Yes, okay, that works. Put that over there. And let's do this. Bring that back up here. It doesn't look good up here. It's a good detail to have with the foot, but that's about it. Oh man, look at him go. Happy. Very happy with this model. I have a very big dumb smile on my face. Let's add some more detail here. I do like the solid pipe though. Or two, or whatever this is. Yeah, okay, that's good. Mirror, Y. He's just outstanding. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, I think that might be it for the model for right now at least. Oh, no, we need to do this, wipe that out. Oops. Wipe this out. There we go. Extend it, and then put the rotation back. Yeah, there we go. He's gotta have a bit more joint. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's where it is. There. Negative. Yeah, that's looking really good. Like a little panel there. Ooh, let's give him buttons. I forgot all about that. Let's give him some buttons. that's looking pretty good. Just up to... These I will join. Well, I say that, but I'm not going to be happy if I do. I know later on I'm going to be like, why did I join them? Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Pretty big, Jerry. Pretty big. Yeah, that'll be like a spot for more buttons. Oh, I am loving this. That's very good. What color? What color are we going to give him? We could do, do some more detail here. If we do... Yeah, okay, alright. And if we do... I might need to bring this out, that's fine. Do... this... Oops. This. Oh, we missed one. That's not gonna matter. The eye is going to be blocking it, we're good. If we make... Oh, wait, no, because then... Okay, alright. Let's do... I want to make what looks like a track, you know? Like that right there. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. That is looking pretty good. There we go. That's a good way to hide it. I think that's good enough on the detail. The rest would be texturing, I think. I say as I add more detail. I can't help it. I smacked the earbuds right out of my head. I don't have a mic arm or anything, so I don't have like a way to do cable management. Eventually, these these earbuds are going to snap on stream live. I'm going to have no backup at all. I'm just gonna have to end the stream. And it's gonna be a very funny moment in hindsight, but at that moment it is gonna suck. Let's do... God, my ears hurt now. My ears actually hurt really bad. That's fine, it's okay. Just annoyed. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so that's our boy. That's our child. That is my son that you're looking at. Standing there with the mom I threw up pose. And I love him so much. I wish nothing but the best for this boy. Let's get some shading going on. Just like some general colors. I'm thinking like kind of like a brown or like a tan. that's too much saturation. I want it to be kind of dull. Like the main armor has that color. And that just, oh, saturation, here we go. Okay, so I can go here. No, I want a more brown color. The red doesn't look bad. Neither does orange. You know what? Let's do all the main parts that color for now. And the reason why is not because we're going with this color, but because we can get like a good, like, general shot of this color. So when we change it, you can see it change all over the model. Ooh, do I go a different color for the, like, another arm? Ooh, wait, hold on. If I do like that, maybe. Like 3PO had that one time. Or what if it's like maybe only in the arms it's like that? I don't know. We're going to have a lot of decisions to make. Hold on. Let's just do that for right now. The backpack should be its own color for sure. I'll just do that. Oh, you know what? Hold on. We need to create a faceplate here. So we can just have like a black texture go over it. Yeah, sure. Done shading. There we go. Now it has like its own texture there. We can just do like a generic like. This one forward more. Yes. Okay, that's looking good. You know what? Maybe no, it shouldn't share the texture just in case we change the color of the backpack. Yeah, we'll do what would this look like? Shaded, smooth. Hold on. No, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, but still. I basically always prepared for a model to just be like ruined from doing that. Yeah, let's make it a bit more silvery. All the joints, that color, do like metal. Oh, I'm so gonna make a picture of him. Just, Mom, I threw up. It's so funny seeing him in that pose. Just... Oh my god, that kills me. It's so stupid, but it kills me. Yeah, like the rubber, the black rubber here. It's not, okay, good, that's not that one. This one's gonna be a bit different. Still pretty dark, but I want to have a little more metallic on it. It's still too dark. What does this look like? Actually, that's not bad at all. I'll take that, yeah. I don't think there's any like major tearing either. Go back to flat. Smooth. Yeah, okay. I'll keep it that way for now. No, this one. All the basic coloring done with the fingers for right now. Let's do... no, sorry. Metal. Let's focus on this. Metal. Then we'll go back to our main color. Let's make this the rubber color actually. Yeah, there we go. Helps provide like clear separations, you know? Alright, nice. Nice. You know what, where is the... I need to change where that center is. Hold on. Put it over there for right now. Or up here, sure. As long as it's away from the camera. Okay. I think that's looking fine, right? Oh, we got some buttons. Hold on. Forgot about these. Let's pull this up. Zoom in a bit. Say a bit, that's a lot. Make this one like blue. Do like a gray maybe. Green is also a color that they use. That is a very colorful button spread. We need to reduce the saturation a little bit there. Yeah, we'll do like 70. 70-ish, somewhere around there. Make it look a bit more scuffed. Alright, nice. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. The real question is this color. Go with a brown. Do, let's see, like a gray, like a tan. That doesn't look bad. I might go with that actually. That's a very neutral tone, you know? And I kind of like that for the reason that it's like, it's not clearly on any faction side, if that makes sense. Like, this is a droid that you can see as, like, you know, you paint it a different color, it works for the Empire. You paint it a different color, works for the Rebellion. Works for basically any faction, you know? And I like that. I like that idea. Yeah, let me... Yeah, do like a little pan. But yeah, that's our boy. That's Jerry. I'm a big fan. He's doing wonderful. Yeah, I imagine him as a scout droid that they send in to, I don't know, kind of like get a lay of the land, report back, that kind of thing. Big focus on getting a good visual, which is why they have the big camera head, and totally why they have the mohawk. Definitely not because I just want him to have a mohawk. But yeah, I'm a fan of him. I do like him a lot. And I think if I ever, well, I will eventually get into animation, I think this will be a good model to kind of start with. Yeah, okay, cool. This is going to be more of a focus on the lightsabers, and the droids are a very, if it happens kind of thing. But I'm very glad it happened, because he looks wonderful. Yeah, big hand for Jerry. It's a wonderful little droid. Yeah, so I'm going to call it here. Like I said, planned on it being a very short stream. Hit our 3-hour minimum exactly when we finished Jerry, so that's how I knew it was meant to be. But I hope that you all had a good time. I hope that you all had a good time and have a good rest of your day, evening, night, afternoon, or whatever it is that you're having. And thank you all so much for watching. And yeah, bye.